What's up everyone, Jeff here, no cutscenes, and today I have something a little different. It's a survival mode build guide where I show you what I'm going to be doing for survival mode when it comes out on the consoles, hopefully in the next 2 weeks, and some of the best perks that you will want to be using when 1.5 drops. So first of all, we'll just go over the special stats, and as you can see here, I already have my character kind of built the way I wanted, where I'm going to be putting mostly in a charisma and strength so I can carry more and build stuff early on. So alright, we'll go through the special stats just to refresh you. Strength, of course, is how much you can carry, and the damage of all melee attacks. Melee builds, this is very important. Perception, it's going to increase your actual accuracy in VATS, so if you're doing a gun build, definitely put a lot into this. Endurance will affect your total health, and the action point drain from sprinting, so if you like to sprint everywhere, just go ahead and put some of that. Charisma is going to be very important for me because I want to be able to do local leader by level, I don't know, 4 or 5, and of course, it affects your chance to persuade and prices when you barter. So you're going to be able to sell more and buy more. Yeah, cool. Intelligence, of course, affects the number of experience points earned. To me, it's not important because I'm going to be using Idiot Savant, and the lower intelligence you have, the more chance Idiot Savant will proc. Agility, how many action points you have in VATS, and your ability to sneak, and just action points overall for sprinting, luck, recharge rate of critical hits, and just kind of your general fortune. So you know, you might get lucky for stuff. So let's go into some of the perks. With melee, you're definitely going to want to put pretty much your first rank in a big league so that you just run up to people, swat them, kill them, do whatever. You'll eventually be able to hit people in a cone in front of you or take their head clear off. And for me, I put a lot into strength because you'll be able to carry more and you'll be able to get armor, so you can make better armor. You'll be able to survive more. It'll be excellent. And for those of you who are going to do a melee build, you want to put one into blacksmith so that you can get better ranks, and of course it will go with big leagues. It'll just make you put out more damage. That's a really good perk. Yeah, I believe it is. Heavy gunner, it's not really important unless you're doing, like, again, a minigun or a Gatling laser build. For me though, I will put strong back almost immediately once I start venturing out. I'm going to stay in Sanctuary for a few levels, but since they kind of have the rate that you can actually carry, you're going to want to have more carry room. Simple as that. You get 25 carry weight with the first rank. And the rest of strength, it's not really for me. You can if you're doing the power armor build where you have like the thing where you run into people and just mull them over. Up to you. So for perception, you want to put it to 4 kind of immediately. Just as, I don't know, rule of thumb. You'll get rifleman, which you'll be able to use immediately too. Awareness, which is good so you can see if you nope out of there, just like, oh shit, I can't do that. But for me, why I put it to 4 is so you can get the locksmith, so you don't have to worry about getting locked out of anywhere. Honestly, it's important. You can get more things, you can find more loot. It's just better. Night person is going to be important too if you want to do the full survival route, just because you get 3 intelligence and perception increase between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. at night if you're a night wanderer. Refractor, if you want energy resistance. And penetrator is good too if you're using VATS mostly and you just have people running behind things and you don't have enough points. Simple as that. Alright, let's go through endurance. Toughness is one of the best things I'm thinking that's going to be in survival, just because you get damage resistance. You're going to be able to survive more. That's simply it. You survive more in survival. And lead belly, you just take less radiation from eating or drinking. With things like hunger and thirst, it's probably going to be pretty good because you won't have much radiation. The life giver is going to be great too because you're going to get maximum health, plus 20 at each rank, and then at the last one, you can slowly regenerate lost health over time, so you don't need to see a doctor or eat or take stim packs or sleep, whatever. Now, chem resistant is going to be important for me too because I'm going to be making a lot of chems to level up in Sanctuary because it has a chem station. And the less chances you have to get addicted, just the better off you're going to be. You're not going to find refreshing beverages or have to go to a doctor or find a dick doll. And I like taking chems just because I like taking chems. They're dope in this game. Rad resistant, probably good too, just again, with survival. Adamantium skeleton is going to be great because people aren't going to be able to do any limb damage to you at rank 3. And even first rank, you get 30% reduction, which is pretty good. I mean, I think it's going to be solid. Cannibal is going to be good if you're just fucked up in the head. You can eat corpses, gain your health back, but since you're going to be having a bunch of other health perks anyway, you probably won't need to unless you really feel it. Ghoulish is if you want to do that ghoul build. Not going to take any radiation. And eventually, you'll be even able to find some friendly ghouls. Cool. Alright. And solar powered is a good one as well if you're going to go for that purely survival, not building playthrough, because you're going to get 2 strength, carry root, and endurance, so you're going to get more health. It's just going to be better for you. And eventually, sunlight will heal your radiation and your health as well. Now me, charisma is important. Cap Elector, it's going to be important as well because once you're able to get local reader rank 2, you're going to be able to buy and sell for more. Lady Killer is important, especially if you're playing as a woman, because most of the enemies are men. You'll be able to eventually do 15% more damage, and men will be easier to persuade, which most people are with. And if you put it with Bloody Mess, you can get up to 30% damage increase, which is awesome. Lone Wanderer, however, is the first perk I will build, just because you get 50 more, carry weight there, and you take 15% less damage so you can survive, and you can use dog meat with it. It's awesome. It is really good. And at rank 3, I won't take it just because I'm not going to be doing a damage build, but I will take up to 2 so you can get more carry weight and take 30% less damage, of course. It's very important. Attack Dog, you don't need it unless you're going for pure dog meat one. Animal Friend, you will need if you want to build cages, so that can come along later. I'm not going to do cages right away. I'm just going to build like settlements as far. And you will need Wasteland Whisperer to build the, the Beta Wave Emitter. Again, that'll come later. But for me, the most important one, probably beside Lone Wanderer, will be Local Leader. I'll probably get that around rank 4 or level 4 or 5 just so I can build some workstations and have supply lines once I build a couple settlements like between Red Rocket, Abernathy, and Sanctuary. But again, I'm going to stay in Sanctuary probably until maybe even level 10. I don't know. We'll see. Intelligence, it's good as far as the gun nut because you'll be able to upgrade your gun pretty much immediately since Sanctuary already has a weapons workbench. Medic, probably pretty good too if you want to just take it as a rule of thumb because you'll be able to recover more health, and Radaway will take more radiation since you're going to have more of it. And Gun Nut, again, it will be able to help you increase levels. Pair that with Idiot Savant, sometimes you'll have it, sometimes you'll get 3 times, sometimes you'll get 5 times. It's kind of up to you how you want to actually progress through the levels and where you want to get it, but I'll probably do that around level 3 or 4. That's just me. And Agility, it's not really going to be important to me just because I'm not going to do like a full VATS build or a full melee build where I want to get Blitz. I just want to have maybe Sneak eventually just so it's a little easier for me to get around. But if you're doing a Sneak build, definitely put a bunch into Agility so you can get Action Boy, which is refreshing it. And if you're doing a melee build, I love Blitz. I don't know how it's going to work in survival, but test it out for me, let you know what you think, or let me know what you think, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Agility. And Luck, Fortune Finder you don't need because you're going to have Cap Collector and you're going to be able to find just a bunch more caps. But Scrounger is important because you'll be able to find ammunition. And even though ammunition takes up weight, you'll be able to sell it with Cap Collector and get more money, get more things to buy. Bloody Mess, I would take it pretty much, around level 5 or 6 just so you have a little bit more damage so you can get out there, kill some people. And eventually, they explode. It's awesome. And you can get up to 15% damage, and at rank 4, people around them explode sometimes. It's awesome. Mysterious Stranger, not that important, but Idiot Savant is vital. I will take this at level 2 because my intelligence is low, and you're going to get 3 times XP from any random action. I mean, killing people, quests, you'll be able to level up that much faster. And again, because your intelligence is low, you're going to get it a lot more. It's going to proc more often. And I'll be crafting a lot of chems, I'll be doing a lot of weapons upgrade, and especially once you get Local Leader, you can do this at pretty much any settlement that you have because you'll be able to craft workbenches. I think it's just a really important perk. I don't know if I'm going to do it at level 2, like I said. I'll probably do Lone Wanderer at 2, maybe 3, just depending on how I feel about building. But again, for me, I'm a builder. Most of y'all that have subbed to the channel are probably builders, and you want to see what you can do with survival mode as far as building. And I can't wait because I've been playing the game for so long that I haven't really done a lot of role-playing since the beginning, and I'm just super pumped to actually immerse myself in the game and be able to just start to finish do this build. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you're going to do as far as your builds, and thanks for watching. See ya.